Hi, welcome. I'm going to practice guiding a shortish actual class today. We'll see how it goes. As always, just want to remind you, the pups are optional. Not necessary for the yoga, but they do make it more fun. So we will begin in a nice, easy seat, just sitting comfortably cross-legged, the way that feels comfortable for us. You might want a bolster or a block to lift your hips a little bit. That could make sitting this way easier. You may, if you have really tight hips and it's hard for you to sit comfortably in a cross-legged seat, you might want blocks under your knees. So just finding a comfortable place. We'll take a second and just ground into our breathing. As we're ready, raising our arms, we will gently bring our left hand towards our right knee, right hand behind us, twisting towards the right. Sitting up nice and tall, keeping a straight spine. Looking out over that right shoulder. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling as we now bring the right hand to the left knee, left hand behind us. Nice straight spine as we get that twist, looking out over our left shoulder. Just coming as far as feels comfortable for our body. Let's do that again. Arms up, inhale, exhale, twisting to the right. Left hand to right knee, right hand behind us, looking out over that right shoulder. Nice straight spine. Inhaling, exhaling as we now twist to the left. Inhale up, twisting to the right as we exhale. Inhaling up, twisting to the left as we exhale. Remembering to keep that nice straight spine. Inhaling back up, palms together, hands to heart center. We will now come into tabletop. For tabletop, we want our knees directly under our hips, and we want our hands, don't disturb the pup, directly under our shoulders. Sorry, mamas, I know. As we're ready, we will begin to do some cat-cows. So for cow pose, we are going to bring our head and our tailbone up, letting our abdomen drop subtly towards the floor. Exhaling, we'll arch to our back, dropping our head and tailbone this time, getting a nice curve, feeling that stretch through the back, drawing this belly button into the spine. Inhaling, head and tailbone up, letting the back relax and sink towards the floor. One more time, cat. Exhaling, arching through the back, spreading those shoulder blades, drawing that belly button into the spine, letting the tailbone and head drop. Inhaling back into cow. Head and tailbone up, letting the back slowly release and gently drop towards the floor. Coming back to a neutral spine, we are going to step our right leg forward into a low lunge. So for our low lunge here, we can have our hands on the floor. We want that right knee over the right ankle. We want this left hip in front of the left knee. We want to be able to get a stretch through this left hip. So we can stay right here with your hands on the floor. We can come up and have our hands gently resting on the knee. We may even bring them up into the air for our lunge. Whatever feels right for our bodies. As we're ready, we're going to exhale, straightening this right leg, bringing our hips back for a half split. Just as far as feels comfortable, bringing your hands to the floor to help stabilize you. Inhaling back into our lunge. Bending that right knee. Exhaling back into that half split by straightening that right knee and bringing the hips back. One more time, we'll bring the hips back forward, bending that right knee, coming back into our lunge. Exhaling, we'll come back into our half split one more time, straightening that right knee, bringing those hips back. From here, we'll come back into tabletop. We're now going to repeat that on the left side. So this time, let's step our left foot forward. This will probably give you a better angle of what I was talking about earlier. You want that knee over the ankle. This right hip should be in front of your right knee. You want to be able to feel that stretch here. So again, hands can be on the ground. They can come up to your knee, or you may even bring them straight up. Whatever feels right for you. From our lunge, we're going to take and straighten that left knee like we just did a minute ago and bring our hips back as we come into our half split now on the left leg. Inhaling back into our lunge. Exhaling back into our half split. Inhaling back into our lunge. We'll do that one more time. Inhaling back into our split, straightening that left knee, bringing those hips back. Inhaling as we come back up into our lunge. We will step the right foot forward, coming in to our forward fold. And our forward fold, we want to have a nice bend in our knees so that we can comfortably reach the floor here. Letting our abdomen just kind of rest on our thighs, getting a nice stretch through the low back. Hands on shins, we'll come up to half lift. Nice straight back, straightening those knees here in this pose. Exhaling, we can bring that bend back into the knees, folding forward again. And then slowly, slowly, we're going to inhale our way fully up, arms up, then down for our mountain pose, Tadasana.